Hey guys, it's me, Dee Bee. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to go from this old raggedy synthetic wig to this bomb blonde bob by boiling your wig. You're going to need a large pot to fit your wig into, and you just want to put some water into the pot and bring it to a boil. You're going to need some fabric softener. I'm using Downy. I put 2 cups or 2 capfuls of fabric softener into my boiling hot water, and then I added my wig. And you just want to place the wig into the pot and make sure that it's completely submerged. I allow my wig to boil with the fire or the heat on for about 5 to 10 minutes or so, and then I turned it off and just let the wig rest in the boiling hot water for about 40 minutes. So again, after 35-40 minutes, I went back to the wig and I just removed it from the pot. I wanted to remove some of the excess water because I didn't want it dripping wet, but I still wanted it wet. So I let it drip over the pot for a few minutes, and then I transferred it to a towel just to blot it. I didn't want it dry, so I just blotted some of the excess water from it. So I placed the wig onto my mannequin head and then I began to detangle. So once the wig was detangled enough for me to feel like I could work with it, I took my clippers. These are #1 Andis clippers. And I took my clippers and I began to separate or section the hair off into smaller sections to work with at first. And then I just went ahead and began to cut. It was a choppy cut at first. I'm just going like straight across, making it blunt. But this is just to remove some of that excess, really tangly, scraggly hair at the bottom so that we can go back in and perfect our cut later. But I just took the clippers and started to, make a guideline for the final cut. So now I'm just taking a water bottle, and what I'm going to do is just go in small sections and wet the hair, and then go over that with the flat irons. You want the hair to be wet because with synthetic hair, this process really just works better when you flat iron it wet. You want to flat iron it until the piece that you're flat ironing is dry, and it's kind of like you're steaming it or steam processing it because it is a synthetic wig and it is just synthetic fibers. So you just want to keep going over the hair until it's completely dry. So part a section, wet the section, flat iron the section until it's dry. So I didn't mention, but I am using my flat iron, I think on a medium heating setting, so it's not at the highest level. You want to steam the hair straight, but you don't want to burn it. So here I'm just showing you guys the halfway mark, and it is looking pretty good. The flat ironing process, although it is a tedious one, it's definitely worth it. Girl, synthetic wear. I was feeling myself at this point, y'all. I was definitely like, I'm doing this wig. So here, this part is optional, but I'm taking my thinning shears and I'm just going in the back, and I'm just cutting out some of that hair that's in the back at the shortest pieces of the bob. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. I just didn't like how thick it was back there, so. So after flat ironing the entire wig, now I can see the cut that I actually did the first time. So again, that was a guideline cut. And now that the hair is straight, I can go back in and go and start to perfect the imperfections from the first time me going around and cutting it. So that's why we cut and then flat iron, and now we're going to cut again. Yes, she is looking right. So now that the wig is done, I'm just going over any imperfections I see and kind of just going over and cleaning up anything I see that I want to, perfect. And that is the final look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you guys try this method out. If you do, comment below and tell me anything you changed or you found that worked better. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video.